Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and thank you for coming to watch another video. If you are new, welcome. I'm your girl Jaleesa, also known as J Chavez. So I have been getting questions. I uploaded like a sneak peek of my appearance on America's Court with Judge Ross. Sorry, I'm like, can't talk right now. I put it on my Instagram and my Snapchat and everybody started like asking me questions like, where can I watch? How can I see? And honestly, it's not online. I even called DirecTV and was like, why is this not on your website so I can send people to your website to watch it? And they said they would get back to me. So I don't want to keep it waiting for too long, and I know you guys are excited to see. Oh my gosh, when I was waiting for the episode to come up, but I didn't know exactly the time or date that it would come. Production just told me to watch for the title of the episode in the recording. So I've been watching. None of them were mine. And then finally I was like, okay, let me go check and see if my episode is showing yet. And boom, there you have it. I see the wig destroyer, and at that moment I started like screaming. I was like, this is it. Like, this is it. I know, like, this is my episode. So I was just got like super overwhelmed and happy. And I started calling everybody like, it's on, it's on. And then I see that it was actually aired on Valentine's Day at 7 in the morning. So a lot of people did not get to see it. Well, you're in luck today. I recorded the footage on my phone so that I could upload it so you guys could watch the full episode. My life in a nutshell, it had like one little glitch in it, but I promise you didn't miss anything important. It should make sense. Basically, I was playing the plaintiff, Shannon Wright, and I was suing my cousin for destroying a wig that I let her borrow. So I'm gonna let you guys watch. Oh my gosh, it was so exciting, so fun, and I really hope that you guys like. And I'll be right back after the showing so that I can answer a few questions that I got asked.
Central, the next generation of court programming in one dynamic network. Justice Central. Today on America's Court with Judge Ross.
When I came back from out of town and I seen the condition of my wig that I let her borrow, I was appalled, and I was just like, what happened to the wig? She said all she did was wear it for the photo shoot and take it off. Okay, I asked her about why did it smell like marijuana? Oh, I went to the club and they were smoking, I guess.
In my courtroom, it's about equity and fairness. You want him to pay $628?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, knock my socks off. Justice should be more than just some foreign concept. I actually want you to learn something. The law talks about something may in fact be true, but can they prove it? And that's what's tough.
Fair, firm, compassionate. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. Shannon Wright claims she loaned her cousin a custom wig and says when she got it back, it was ruined. Ms. Wright is suing Amber Cunningham in the amount of $1,347.55. Ms. Cunningham says she didn't do anything out of the ordinary with the wig and says her cousin owes her for past favors, so they should call it even.
All rise. Remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties been sworn, Your Honor.
Get up at the Thomas.
All right, Ms. Wright, you were suing for $1347.55. Prove your case.
Yes, I'm here suing my cousin today, unfortunately, because I let her borrow a wig that she was supposed to return in a promptly manner and in the same condition. Me and my cousin...
Sounds reasonable. How long have you been working with hair and wigs and so forth?
I'm an expert. I've been working with hair for about 15 years, and I started playing with my Barbie doll, so hair is really important to me.
Okay. And why did you make it a point to actually bring samples here?
I wanted to show you exactly why I'm suing my cousin, and I need it.
And how is it, Ms. Cunningham, that you came in possession of this particular wig?
I had a photo shoot coming up and I asked her, could I borrow a wig? I actually wanted her to do my hair for me, but she was out of town that weekend, so I asked her to lend me one.
Had she done your hair before?
Yes.
She does a pretty good job?
She does.
She's good?
Yes, I admire all of her work.
She wasn't happy with the wig she gave you. Is that the issue?
I wasn't happy with the way she returned it.
Right. What you gave her is not what you got back.
Exactly.
Have you given her items in the past?
Yes, but it was when we were children. We only seen each other like once in our adulthood at a family
But she
meeting.
had her hair done by you recently.
Yes.
And the wig, let's talk about what is that the piece right there on the table?
Well, this is the wig that I let her borrow, and this is what the wig looks like after it's finished and completed by me.
But this wig is so much longer than that wig.
Well, yes, depending on the customer and the client that I'm working with, they choose the color, the style, the texture.
Okay, wait, because I'm not a wig connoisseur. You're saying that the wig started off long, you cut it.
No. This is just an example of the quality of the hair and how it's supposed to look. As you can see, a full lace wig, which is what I let her borrow, it has very nice lace, and it's supposed to be like a replica of your original scalp.
Okay.
So this wig here, it's very
So if there was an actual person wearing that wig, you're saying it would look very natural.
Yes, and clean.
Depending
and
on
like
who the person that was wearing it.
Exactly.
All right. And then, are you going to take that piece of wig and put it on that head?
No, I was actually bringing this one to show you exactly what she did.
Well, this
to
is
my
the
wig.
one that was the problem.
Yes.
Tell me about when you actually used the wig.
Okay, so I had a
You said you had a photo shoot.
yes, I did, and it was on a Saturday.
And you said, can I borrow a wig for the shoot?
Yes, so the shoot was a trade. My photographer provided.
What do you mean it was a trade?
So I didn't pay for it. It's basically we're working on both of our portfolios.
Okay.
So it was just like he takes like a tit for tat.
Okay.
You take pictures of me. I need pictures, and we swap. You need a portfolio. Yeah, I need pictures. So he provided hair and makeup. I asked her to borrow the wig, and she wanted me to return it like right after it was done because she needed it for something. So I got it on a Thursday night because I wanted to see her before she went out of town, and my photo shoot was on that Friday.
The next day.
And then and then I returned it Saturday morning.
Sometime between Saturday and Monday, you're saying, if I'm reading this right, that however I gave it to the assistant, it didn't look like that when she received it on Monday.
No, I didn't feel like I'm not a stylist myself. The lady that did my hair, she was a stylist, and I mean, she did it in different styles. So I did about 5 different looks. Like it started off straight, then it was crimped, then it was curled.
There were things done in terms of not just having the look as we're seeing it here.
Yes.
And were you aware that that was going to happen?
I was aware that the photographer would have hair and makeup there. I wasn't aware.
And it would be crimped, and it would. What else did you say?
Curled, wands, yes.
This is virgin hair, so you can do anything to it.
Yeah, it's real. It's human
Very
hair, so
high
you should be able to.
Okay, it was supposed to be able to do these things.
Like
Exactly.
real people.
Then what was it that you weren't pleased with in the returning of it?
It looks like the stylist was trying to like make it look natural, and she plucked at the lace too much, trying to give her baby hair.
Wait a minute, she plucked at the lace.
Yes.
And this is obviously, some people who work in this space would know what that means, but I don't know what that means.
Okay, so you would pluck at the lace with tweezers, meaning you would take some of the hair out of areas that look too chunky.
The lace is the front portion of it?
This is the lace. This is what the hair is ventilated on top of.
I see it looks like a cap.
Yes, and the cap is made out of lace, which is why she was plucking it.
Oh, you're not just talking about the front part, because I've heard the term lace front wig. You're saying that whole cap is made of lace.
No, this is not a lace front wig. This is a full lace wig. So the whole cap is made.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I'll get there. All right.
Coming up on America's Court.
When I came back from out of town and I seen the condition of my wig that I let her borrow, I was appalled, and I was just like, what happened to the wig? She said all she did was wear it for the photo shoot and take it off. Okay, I asked her about why did it smell like marijuana? Oh, I went to the club and they were smoking, I guess.
And lie about whether or not the stylist was plucking the wig, the lace?
I mean, no, but I'm just, and on top
Because
of
if
that.
the stylist was plucking it, and it's something that's normally done, but she may have done it excessively, then that would cause damage to the item that you had. And the expectation was you're going to bring it back in a relatively same condition that you received it.
Correct.
Right?
But
she told you that. I mean, I'm not telling you something
she just said
different.
she was on me with, and on top of that, it's just like, but she didn't tell you that, like, when her car, that when her car was broke down, I was driving her around for a whole month in New York, not asking her for gas money or to pay any of the tolls that I was paying.
Did she help you out in a situation involving a car and transportation and so forth?
Did she help me out?
Yes.
She did, yes.
Did she ask to be compensated?
No, she didn't.
Can you see how she would take that into account when now you're asking to be compensated?
You did it, and I appreciate it, and I let you
How do you
use the
show that
wig.
appreciation from a standpoint of if she helped you out at a loss to her financially.
Now that she's needing my help and my services, she's a model. I know models need their hair done. I had no problem letting her use a wig. I hesitated at first because I had a big client myself, but guess what? I was considerate and putting my client aside.
Let's assume all
let her
that's
use
true.
it.
What she's saying is, I sustain a financial burden helping you out. Why can't you reciprocate that?
I just don't feel like she deserves like any compensation. This is the thing. I tried to work
Here's what
with
I'm
her.
saying. Ultimately, what it comes down to is, how do I know that the value of what you're claiming totals $1,347.55?
Well, it's a breakdown. It's levels to making a wig, and I do have
Show me.
an invoice for you that shows down the breakdown. First of all, I have to. No, it's just that one.
Just this?
Yeah. For
You
the
don't have
full
anything
lace
that's coming up, do
unit,
you?
I do not.
Okay.
it's a full lace unit. Then I have to buy the lace. If the client wants it colored or custom to their fit, I have to fit it to their head. This is a breakdown of literally everything that goes into just a unit. It's not just a cap of
And I
hair.
have learned over the years that when it comes to women's hair, it is not cheap.
It's not
You know,
exactly.
it's more than a notion.
And when she was
But
doing what she
I,
did for
I
me,
see this amount of $1,347.55, but I also recall you saying, just give me $500.
yes, I did try to work with her. When I came back from out of town and I seen the condition of my wig that I let her borrow, I was appalled, and I was just like, I called her immediately and I was like, what happened to the wig? She said all she did was wear it for the photo shoot and take it off. Okay, I asked her about why did it smell like marijuana. Oh, I went to the club and they were smoking, I guess.
I went to a hookah
After
lounge.
that, I was just like, okay,
I'm sorry, you went to a
obviously,
hookah lounge.
I did.
So the wig had an odor to it.
It wasn't marijuana though. I just wanted to put that out there.
That
I know what marijuana smell like.
I'm
Seriously.
good. Did you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What did I just say?
You're good.
I'm good. Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the gavel will come down in favor of the plaintiff. You're entitled to $500. The cost to make it back to the place that it started. I think that's reasonable. I think you should consider filing a small claim suit for the out-of-pocket expenses that you incurred. Because if we're going to sue each other back and forth, then we're not really having a family relationship. We're just dealing with this in terms of transactions. And if that's what it needs to be, so be it. If you want to just treat this as a business and not calculate the family factor, and sometimes family lets you down, and sometimes they don't do all the things they're supposed to do because they're imperfect, because they're family, then treat it like a business, get your $500, don't have any more contact with her. Is that $500 worth disconnecting again?
Your Honor, I just want to
That's
show
not a question that you have to answer. I just wanted you to be thoughtful of that, because sometimes we get so caught up in the principle, but in the overall scheme of things, is that $500 worth losing this relationship? Your judgment will be $500. Case closed.
All rise.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $500.
I feel that our relationship is worth more than $500, so hopefully we can just move past this.
I'll pay her the $500, but I feel that family is more important than just numbers. So hopefully we can move past it.
And coming up,
Okay, so like that's so crazy. Like, it was my third time actually speaking on TV. If you follow me on Instagram, you know my other two speaking roles that I've had. But this one was more exciting because I got to actually play a character that was not me at all. And it was just really fun. So I know you guys asked about the experience, like how did I even get to do it? You asked me, was it a fake case? Was it like fake or was it real? Okay, so you guys know that my name isn't Shannon Wright. So that was definitely a fake case. That was definitely a fake scenario and also a character. So basically, like the people in production who do the court shows, some of them are real and some of them are fake. They'll build the cases and then choose people who audition for that role that'll play that role best to do the case. So my role was the plaintiff. I was suing my cousin once again for a wig that she destroyed, and I auditioned for this role. So your girl had to bring her acting skills on because I had to get that cousin that was like really mad. I'm a professional celebrity hairstylist, and I was wanting my $1,300, okay, a little bit more than that, but I was wanting my whole amount. But it was cool. I just gave the benefit of the doubt to the judge, and the judge was really getting on my nerves at one point because he was trying to get me to school him on wigs and hair. I mean, I understand you kind of curious, but that's not why we came to court, sir. I'm here to get my coin. I'm not here to tell you how to make a wig or what it's made out of. Another thing that was super awesome was when the producer called me and told me I got the role, she was telling me about the case, and I was like, okay, so you mean to tell me I'm about to sue somebody over something I'm an expert in real life? Okay, this is gonna be easy. She's like, just defend your case, make sure that you are there to really get your money. And she was like, don't go back and forth with the judge, blase, blase. And it started getting to that point, and that's why he was like, I'm good, I'm good. So it was really easy for me to throw my ad-libs in there and act like I knew what I was talking about, because your girl do hair all day. I make wigs all day. The experience was super fun, super like, oh my gosh, it was so cool just portraying another person and walking into that courtroom like, I'm really about to win this money. That's the whole thought I had in my head the whole time, so I could stay in character. I told the girl before we even went on set, like, look, I'm mad at you, okay? Don't talk to me. I got an attitude with you. You owe me some money. So she was like, are you really mad at me? I was like, no, girl, I'm trying to stay in character. Like, leave me alone. It was super fun. When I got off set, I was just like, oh my gosh, that was so fun. I really did not want to leave. Yes, this does mean that I am getting more into acting. I've been wanting to do acting. I just know that I need a lot of work and a lot of, you know, practice, but I don't have the personality for it. So this was definitely a great start. Even just seeing myself on TV was crazy. Like, I'm like flipping through the channels and like fast forward. Like, I'm actually fast forwarding to see me on this TV, like on national TV. Like, it was super crazy. I'm really thankful. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to watch. If you want to watch the video again, just rewind. This video will not be on my Instagram. I will have a snippet of it on my Instagram, but the whole video will not be on my Instagram. So if you want to watch the whole thing again, just make sure you click back to the time that is in the description box where the video starts. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you like it. I hope you believe my acting skills. Don't try me, because I will win that case. I love you. Thank you for the support, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.
On America's